everyone, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing a Q&A just whilst getting my makeup on. So just a bit of a chatty, get ready with me type thing. I asked my subscribers for some questions for the Q&A, and I did also go over to my Instagram and asked people there for questions, so hopefully you enjoy it. Everyone that's asked me a question, I will just pop a link to their channel in the description, so please do go and check out their channels. But without further ado, let's get to the first question. Well, the first step is my primer, and the first question has come from Roxy Loves Makeup, and Roxy asked a very nice simple question to start this off. She asked how old I am. So I'm 29 years old and my birthday is the 15th of October, so I will be 30 this year, which sounds really scary saying that actually, because I think still in my mind I'm like 18. The next question that I've been asked has come from Ness on Little Miss Budget. Actually, I think she's asked a couple of questions. So the first question that she's asked is what actually made me start my YouTube channel. So this is, I suppose, kind of a funny story, or maybe just funny to me, but for ages my boyfriend Tim had been saying that I should make a YouTube channel because I like doing makeup and had over the year been getting better at makeup. So for ages he was like, oh, you should make a channel, you should make a channel. And I was like, oh, I don't really know. What if no one watches it? What if it's really horrendous? When I got my new phone for Christmas, I decided that I was going to finally set up my channel, which obviously I did. I did think it would be fun to set up a channel, and to be honest, I didn't think that it would take off as well as it has. I'm really, I suppose, shocked and just so grateful and happy for everyone's support so far with my channel. The next question is also from Little Miss Budget, and she has asked whether I ever don't know what to film. Anyone who knows me knows that I love a list, I love a spreadsheet, I love to feel very organised. So I have a spreadsheet basically of dates that I can film, dates when videos are coming out, and I have got a huge massive list of different ideas. So these are ideas that I've thought of, or Tim has helped me think of, or I've seen other people on YouTube do. I think my problem is I probably have too many ideas. Like, I think my filming schedule at the moment is done until, I don't know, like the middle of April, and I think I'm done video wise, obviously once I filmed, edited and uploaded them, till I think like the middle of May. So far I haven't ran out of ideas. I mean, it's only been like 3 months, but we'll see how it goes. The next couple of questions that I've been asked have both come from Yumi Larson. And the first question that Yumi has asked is, whereabouts in the UK am I from? So I am from Bournemouth, which is on the south coast of England, right by the sea, I suppose smack bang in the middle of the south coast, and it is very nice living by the sea. I like that it's only about a 20-minute walk to the beach from where I live. I've lived here my whole life in various towns throughout the area. And Yumi's next question is, how did I learn to do makeup? So I used to be a bit of a tomboy, and I used to never ever wear makeup until I was about 15 or 16, and I went through a bit of an emo phase. I say a phase that lasted about 3 years. I started wearing makeup then, so I don't think at that point I even wore foundation. I think I literally just did my eye makeup. Never used to wear any lipstick, just hated how it looked on me. I've never really learned how to do makeup. I suppose I've just, over the last couple of years, watched more videos on YouTube of how to do things. I watch a lot of stuff on Instagram. I just have a look, basically see what other people do, how to put makeup on, and just take it from there. I have just taught myself to do, you know, what I can do so far. I think like anything, the more you practice, the more you get better. There's still plenty of room to keep getting better. With makeup, I just find it fun, and I just want to keep practicing. I want to keep getting better, basically. The next few questions have all come from Tommy and Leah. So the first question that they've asked is my favourite thing about YouTube. I love watching other people's videos. I love lots of different genres of videos, so I'll watch makeup things, I'll watch vlogs, I'll watch documentaries. But what I also love about YouTube is like the community, and I love commenting on people's videos and interacting with them, and likewise people doing the same for me. It's definitely one of my favourite things. I suppose just connect with people that do have common interests and like the same things as you, so that definitely is my favourite thing about YouTube. This next question I really like actually. The next question is, what is my favourite video that I've ever done? So I think so far my favourite video has been the one where I asked my friends to draw my makeup for me, and the reason this was my favourite was because normally, obviously I've planned it, I know like what look I'm doing or what makeup I'm using, everything like that. But with that video, I had absolutely no idea what they were going to draw for me, whether it was going to be really hard, whether I'd even be able to do it. I like the fact that basically the looks I was going to do were a surprise to me. I definitely think it's a video that I will do again. I just think it's nice to get other people involved, and it was fun. The next question is, what are some of my favourite big and small YouTubers? So I'm going to apologise in advance if I do miss anybody out, but I'm just trying to think off the top of my head who my favourite YouTubers are. Big YouTubers, my favourites are Nikki Tutorials. I think that she is so talented, it's like unreal. I love her personality. I like Shane Dawson. His documentaries probably are some of the best on YouTube. Other big YouTubers I like are Garrett Watts. I like Ellen O'Neill because I love true crime. I also enjoy Casey Neistat's videos. I think he, probably along with Roman Atwood, have got the best vlogs on YouTube. Smaller YouTubers, I really like Becky Reynolds' videos. She does a lot of plus size fashion try on hauls. I really like Jo from It's the J Life. She just is hilarious and just seems like a really cool, down to earth person. I really like Lizzie Dimitri. She is again really talented at makeup and just again seems like a really lovely person. Obviously everybody I've subbed to and everybody videos I watch I do like, so don't be offended if I haven't mentioned you. I probably like too many people's videos to possibly say. Next up, do I have any hobbies? And I actually laughed a bit at this question because initially I thought I have no hobbies, like I don't do anything. But then when I actually thought about it, I do actually have hobbies. So of course my first hobby is makeup and YouTube. I really like reading. I love traveling. Obviously the past year I haven't been able to do any, but I'm really lucky that I have been able to visit a lot of different countries all over the world, and I can't wait to get traveling again. My colleagues at work would always laugh about how could I possibly afford to go on like 10 holidays a year. I also like baking, I like cooking, I love true crime documentaries. Other hobbies, I think that's probably it, unless you'd count shopping as a hobby. My boyfriend would probably say that I'm quite a good shopper. And the last question from Tommy and Leah was, what was my favourite part of makeup and why? To be honest, I don't really know that I have a favourite. I love seeing new releases and what new products companies are bringing out. I don't necessarily ever buy them all, but I think it's still exciting to see. I love probably just sitting and applying makeup more than anything. I also like seeing what other people do, so even just like in magazines or having a look on Google when you've got a new palette and seeing what other people have done with it, I find that really exciting. Probably one of my favourite things as well. Next question that I've got, I was actually asked this twice. So Yumi asked me this question and also Bella Vlogs Life asked me this question. So they both asked me, what is my favourite makeup brand and why? I think this is quite difficult to answer because I have a lot of brands that I like. So probably my two favourite makeup brands, if I had to narrow it down, would be either Benefit, because I use a lot of their products and I have done for years. They're probably one of the first makeup brands that I ever started using, so definitely them. I think everything I've used of theirs has always been really good quality. I know it's not the cheapest, but it's definitely one of those moments where you definitely get what you pay for. My other favourite makeup brand is probably Makeup Revolution, and they're like other brands within that, so I Heart Revolution and Revolution Pro. Their makeup is literally such amazing quality, and just amazingly affordable. I don't think I've ever had a product of theirs that I've been unhappy with. Off the top of my head, that's my 2 favourite makeup brands. The next question has come from A Cup of Tea with Lucy, and she has asked whether I have any pets. So yes, I do. I have 2 cats and they are called Audrey and Felix. I will insert a picture of them somewhere around me now. So we got Audrey first. She was a kitten from, basically my mum's cat had kittens and we got Audrey. Audrey then had 1 litter of kittens before we got her done, and we decided to keep Felix. They're both just so sweet. They have such different personalities. It's just funny. I think if you have pets, like, you'll know what I mean, but they are both so sweet. Audrey's definitely a lap cat. Felix is like a moody teenage boy who loves his mummy. He's such a mummy's boy. I've always had pets growing up. When we were kids, we had cats. I've had hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits, gerbils, like the lot. So definitely am an animal person. The next few questions have actually all come from my Instagram. So I did pop a story up and just asked people for questions. So the first question was my worst teenage makeup look. Now, I said earlier I went through a bit of an emo phase, so probably my worst makeup look was just copious amounts of black eyeliner. Yeah, thick black eyeliner. I also went through a weird phase of wearing those like loose Barry M, like loose pigments, and I remember having one in this really, really bright blue, and I would just plonk it on my eyelids with nothing else, just this blue pigment and loads of black eyeliner, and looking back now, probably wasn't the greatest look ever. Next, I have got favourite mascara or best mascara. So for me, my all-time favourite mascara was always Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Literally my go-to. I just found it just worked really well for me and just made my lashes really nice. But I think now I've started using the Maybelline Sky High mascara, that is definitely a close second to the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. It's just good value and it makes my lashes so long. I've definitely used it in a couple of videos so far and would highly recommend. The next question was, what is the hardest thing I find about makeup? Now, for me, the hardest thing that I find is doing liquid eyeliner, but I think it's because I never ever wear it, so I've never really had the chance to practice doing it because, yeah, it's just not something that I wear that frequently. Next up was, what camera do I use and where do I edit my videos? So I just use my iPhone 12 camera and I edit all of my videos in iMovie. So just a simple setup. I have a ring light as well, but nothing too high tech. Oh, next question's a good one. So if I could only use 3 makeup products for the rest of my life, what would they be? So I think I would opt for a concealer because we all need to get rid of our dark circles when we've got them. I would use a mascara because I think my lashes look nicer once they've got mascara on. And I would use a lipstick or a lip gloss to give a bit of colour to what would otherwise be a very bland looking face. The next question that I have been asked over on my Instagram is, what is my favourite shampoo and conditioner? Now, my favourite is the Pantene Pro V Repair and Protect. Because I straighten my hair every single day, I do find that it keeps my hair just feeling and looking soft and healthy. If I were to use a hair treatment, I really like the Garnier Hair Food. I really like the banana one, and I also really like the watermelon one, which is really good for fine hair. And I've also been asked what are my favourite clothing brands. So I don't really necessarily have a favourite, but I buy most of my clothes from ASOS. Within that, I really like their Collusion brand and their Daisy Street brand. I also shop quite a lot at H&M, Primark, Monkey. I really like their clothes. I always find they're a bit different and quite cool. I also like Uniglow. I like their graphic tees. What makeup remover I use? So I use the Garnier Micellar Water, but I use the one that's for sensitive skin, and I use it obviously to remove my makeup, but I do also just use it as a cleanser, and I find it just leaves my skin feeling really fresh. This actually leads quite nicely onto the next question, which is, what skin type do I have? So I have literally the most sensitive skin ever. I have to be really careful about like what face masks I use, what cleansers I use. I always do patch tests before I try anything new. The next question that I was asked is, who is my favourite author? And this leads on, I suppose, from my love of horrors and thrillers, but my favourite author is Stephen King. And the next question was, what is my go-to Starbucks order? So in the winter, it's a caramel macchiato, and in the summer it is a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And I don't know how I've timed that so well, but there is only one question left, and it was, name something that you're proud of. So I'm really proud that I got my master's. I did it all distance learning with the University of Essex, and my master's is in forensic psychology and criminology. Yeah, I was just really proud. I was really proud of the thesis I wrote. It was 10,000 words on quite a gory topic. I won't say it here because I, don't want to get blocked for saying bad words, but if you're interested in finding out any more about that, then just drop me a message on Instagram or leave a comment below. If you do have any other questions for me, or if there's anything you ever want to know, then leave a comment and I will answer you. If you want to see me do this kind of video again, just doing my makeup and just having a bit of a chat really, then let me know. But for me, it was really fun. I feel like hopefully you know me a bit better now. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.